Alley Cat, as you start to come to from the crash of the AV4 into the woods or ground, you don't know what's outside of the ship. You open your eyes and there's smoke in the cabin. You see Sophia. Her head is basically on your lap. You can hear the beeping coming from the cockpit of the AV4. That warning sound that all planes give before they're about to crash. You can hear one of your pizza punks coughing. You can't tell whether it's fucking Balzac or Tab. But just as you get more of your senses, as you become a little bit more aware of what's going on, you realize that you are nearly beak to nose with a Canada goose. And it rears up with hatred and viciousness in its eyes as it's about to stab you right in the eye with its beak, as Sophia clomps down on its head and shakes it in a death rattle and throws it away from you. Off in the distance, you can see the lumbering shape of a grizzly bear, as far as you can tell from stories and movies that you've watched. And strangely enough, on the bear, there's like two geese pecking at its head, riding its back, while the bear has one goose by the neck and it's swinging it around, and yet it's trying to swat at another goose. What are you going to do?
Well, there's a lot happening right now. Um, I'm gonna do a quick look around and see if I can see any of my other companions and their positions.
Yeah, Balzac is in his jump seat. He's resting his head up against his golf bag, but he's conscious and he's just slowly regaining kind of his senses as well. Tab is laying right next to one of the unopened cages. Her sitting with her back up against cage number 6. And she's also kind of like shaking her head and feeling her neck, making sure she has all of her body parts. And you can't see Duras, but he's lying prone. All you can see are his feet. He's lying down in the galley area.
I guess I'm gonna reach for my bat in case another goose comes my way. I feel very vulnerable right now.
Tab, you're sitting down. You're slowly getting your senses. You think you just saw Sophia eat a goose, but you're not exactly sure. But what you are sure of is that only feet away from you on your left uh, is a gigantic bear being attacked by 4 Canadian geese, 2 which are on his shoulders, pecking at his head. One is in his arms. He's swinging its lifeless body around, and there's another goose on the rear of Sophia's crate, pecking at the bear, just flapping its wings, screaming. You can see to your right, your good friend Alley Cat. She's slowly sitting up. She's right in front of Sophia. You can see Balzac sitting down in the jump seat, and of course, again, you see the legs of
Do I
Duras.
hear any swearing? Like, is Balzac okay?
Switch to Balzac. Balzac, you are sitting down in your jump seat, and your head is resting a little bit on your golf bag. But as you come to your senses, you've noticed that the plane has, or the AV4 has crashed, landed. It's still intact. You can hear the beeping and the alarms going off in the cockpit. You see directly in front of you, laying on the floor, but awake, and kind of muttering under his breath, "Why the hell am I here?" Is Duras. And to your right, you see, well, just pandemonium that just angers every part of you.
Balzac is sitting in his jump seat, and he's going to unsnap the seat belt, and he's going to say, "What in the actual fuck crashed the goddamn plane?" And he's going to glance pointedly at Duras, but luckily Duras is face down and might not be able to see him. But he's glancing pointedly at his at one of his heroes, and then he's going to like shake himself out of it because he's like, "Oh no, I can fucking, he's fucking legend. I can't fucking sing better. Just fucking crash the fucking AV and not tell me to go in the cockpit because I am a fucking pilot. But it's fine. It's fine." And then, is everybody okay? You fuckers.
All right. There's the swearing. Yeah, Balzac. I'm good. Alley Cat looks good. Sophia's really good. She won't be hungry for a little while. Can you check on Ross? I don't want to disturb these feral avian fighters over here.
That's a great fucking idea. Keep them on the bear. Fucking not betting on the bear, that's for sure. And then he's gonna lean down. He's gonna drag his golf bag with him. And he's gonna sort of look at the Ross, and he's gonna say, "Excuse me, sir. Are you alive? You're prone on the ground and looking rather uncomfortable. Did you make it?"
Well, we got to get to the walk away from part, but it was a landing, and we can then do the any landing thing. I'm just gathering my thoughts.
Face down. Right, I find face down is the way I gather my thoughts as well. Do you need a hand up, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And then Balzac is going to extend a hand to Duras.
And Tab, as you can hear that conversation happening, you sense after you had called out the Balzac movement to your left, and the bear is now charging towards you with the two geese still on its back. And
Have they teamed up? Are they now on the same side?
hard to tell, but probably not.
Okay, so because like a goose doosa thing is not what we need in our lives right now.
Yeah.
Okay. At one point I had a gun. Do I still have it?
Yeah, it's in your holster.
Okay, excellent. I would like to shoot the bear, or maybe. Okay. Because if I miss, that's bad news. But if I hit, it might be worse news. Hey, Alley Cat, should I shoot this bear?
Shoot the geese!
You and I have very different priorities here. The bear can eat us.
Have you met a goose?
We can eat
Ever?
the- No, have you?
Yes!
Oh, no. No, I haven't actually seen geese before. They're small. Like, we're bigger than them. Sophia just ate one. We should be fine.
And with that, a goose's head just pops up right next to you, Amy, and takes two beak pecks at you.
I'm going to take goose damage?
You might take goose damage. The first one hits a 14, which
yes.
we're doing a melee. So, Gary, can you explain to Tab what she needs to roll for a melee?
Absolutely. So you will roll your evasion skill plus a d10. And if you get 14 or better, you evade.
I rolled a 9 plus my 11 evasion, so that's a 20.
So the first beak, or like the shot, just like misses you by an inch. Like just it was going for your eye, and then the other one shoots again, and this one is a 13.
I got a 14.
Yeah, so it doesn't beat you, and it
Okay.
it pecks you. Like you feel a little bit of like discomfort, a sting, but it hits you right on the breast plate.
Now, to be fair, I'm still glad that wasn't the bear, Alley Cat. Just saying. Team Goose.
You notice which of the two things got you first?
That bear could put its entire head in its mouth. All right. So, storyteller, may I improvise a weapon?
Sure, of course.
May I grab the goose?
You're gonna grab the goose.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I just want to like try and catch it around its like big bulbous goose self, and I want to sort of like use it as like a defense mechanism against the bear.
Okay, first I'll give you an ammo point for that because that's crazy, and I believe it's opposed grappling checks
Okay.
or brawling checks.
I'm not good at brawling, but I'm not bad at brawling.
I'm going to improvise myself and guess what the brawling skill of a goose is. Strangely enough, it's not in the stat block that I put together. But I'm going to say you need to beat a 12.
Well, I got a 9.
Okay, you go to grab the goose, but it skirts, like it dekes out. It does like this Muhammad Ali like thing where it leans back as you go, and it looks like
as long as it's not like reaching for a knife or anything. Okay.
No, not yet.
I've played that game before.
DeRoss, it's your turn.
Played Knifey Goosey before. Okay. Upon getting up and just seeing I can't believe. Okay, fine. You didn't actually open these cages. They probably opened when we crashed. That's fine. Yeah, DeRoss is going to, because I'm honestly with Alley Cat in the geese being the bigger threat. Yeah, DeRoss is going to reach for his pistol and take a shot at one of the geese just to try and clip a wing.
Gotcha. So are you going to shoot the goose that's attacking Tab, or the two geese that are on the back of the bear?
If the goose is still actively attacking Tab, that's going to be the primary, because the bear can deal with its own goose issues.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's within it's point blank, so it's within 6 meters. So you need to roll above a 13.
Okay.
And I will point out, geese have teeth on their tongues, so totally the bigger threat. Bears don't have that.
Right. This has been Goose Facts with Emma. So for to use my pistol, what would I roll? Getting distracted by the backstage chat, and I just stopped that.
So you would roll your handgun skill plus a d20.
Okay. Oh, plus sorry, my handgun skill d10. Okay.
Or sorry, yeah, d10, not a d20. Don't roll a d20.
I got completely thrown there for a second. Let's see here. There it is. Okay. That is 13 plus 6, 19.
Yeah, you hit that goose.
Oh, goodness, right. I guess I need to roll damage for that. I feel so bad now. Got me shooting wildlife. First major combat. Okay. That is 8 points of damage.
The goose is still up, but it's hurt pretty badly. Things I didn't think I would say in a Cyberpunk game. You know, Mike Pondsmith is just gonna send us a cease and desist letter now because of this episode.
Be warranted, I think.
Yeah.
Well, then
Do
I'm
you
just
have
going to file a complaint that he doesn't include goose stats in the book.
Now, Brian, do you have a second shot on that gun?
Oh, I actually do. Yes. So, for the second shot, is it another roll of handgun and then roll damage? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Second shot is a 15.
That is a hit.
All right. And so damage. I can math. That's 7.
So you shoot at the goose, and Amy, you see an explosion of feathers, and you're just covered in goose blood, goose poop, and feathers. You've been almost tarred and feathered.
Where?
You've been blooded and feathered.
I don't want to know where the poop came from.
Goose poop a lot.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
poop a
thanks.
lot.
No.
So you're covered in feathers, and they're sticking to you. But you're down to goose.
Right.
Alicat, you doing, pal? There's still 3 goose, 2 on the back and 1 on the crate of Sophia, and it could run at you and charge you if it has a clear path at you if it wants to.
How far is it from me?
It is about 5 meters.
Oh, so I could easily approach it on my turn?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna run up to it with my baseball bat. Or rather, Slimy Pete's softball bat.
I will warn you that if you do run up to this goose, you will be within a couple of feet of the bear.
I am much more afraid of the geese than the bear. It will also bring me closer to the 2 remaining geese.
I'm gonna hate on for that geese.
These are terrifying. I think I will try to shoot it. I will try to shoot the goose instead.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna make my first shot. What kind of gun do I have? Heavy pistol, cool. So I take out a heavy pistol. I think it's one of the ones that I stole, or that we got from the. That's yeah, that's gonna be a 12 to hit.
Unfortunately, that's a hit. And do you have a second shot on that?
I do have a second shot on that, so let me. How about 17? Is that a little better?
That's a big old hit.
All right. So that is gonna be 11 points of damage to the goose.
Describe to us what happens when you kill this goose.
Well, I'm mostly aiming for its wings to disable it, but I think I miss a little bit and hit it in its like main chest cavity, and it just kind of goes pop.
Pop it goes. And I will put now, Balzac, I did skip your turn, so I'm gonna allow you to go now.
Oh, that's great. All right. So a Balzac has never seen a goose or a bear. And he's going to look at these things and he's going to say, what in the actual fuck are these monstrosities? And he's going to look at the bear. He's going to sort of lick his thumb and he's going to like try and get a sizing of the bear. And he's going to reach into his golf bag and he's going to pull out a 3-wood. And he's going to say, he's going to crack his back and he's going to say, all right, you rat fucker, let's go. And he's going to charge the bear with his 3-wood. And he's going to swing at it.
Is this a euphemism or
Is what a euphemism?
the 3-wood? Is this innuendo?
No, I'm not that clever. It's a golf club.
You know what my just a side note, you know what my favorite innuendo is?
Yep.
In your endo. Go for it. Take your swing.
Thank you. I rolled an 18.
Oh, no. You hit.
Okay. So Balzac is going to line up this bear with his 3-wood. It's a massive club, but it looks like it's old school, like it's still made of wood with a titanium frame. And he's going to swing at the bear's face, and it looks like he's really focusing all his combat prowess into really knocking this bear out. So that is 17 points of wood damage.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have resistance or magical. Is it a magical club?
I mean, that's a personal question, Emma.
Okay.
But I've been told there's a wee mite of spell damage in it.
Well, the bear growls as it takes the damage. You bruised it for sure.
And then he's going to give it the old karate slap to the face.
Okay.
Bet you never expected somebody to slap you in the face, you big fucker. Oh, that's not so good. That is a 10.
No.
Oh, well. And he's going to be looking around, and he's going to see nobody else beside the bear. And he's going to say, this might not have been my best decision.
Well, the bear, with its massive paw, and its paw is the size of your head, Balzac,
Yeah.
and he swings at you.
Description would have been good before I charged up. I might not have, fucking
Now he rolled low.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, 16 is all right. So Balzac is going to just sort of duck out of the way, and is going to say, "Too slow, you big cuddle wanker." I'm gonna
And as you
fucking
finish
knock
the
you-
word wanker, he takes another swing with his left paw. Oh, but he missed.
So Balzac is going to he's going to stretch, and he's going to say, "All right, you big fucker. I'm ready to eat you for breakfast. I'm going to get a nice wee fire, and I'm going to smoke you over an outdoor fucking thing, and then I'm going to crust you with some fucking pine cones and shite. It's going to be delicious. So why don't you just lay down and make it easiest for us to, eat you."
I will allow you to go again to get you back into proper terms.
Great. So he's going to no, to answer your question, we did not need the explicit tag before I changed character. The Balzac is going to lean back with his 3-wood, and he's going to take a big swing at the bear's face again. I got 23.
That's a hit.
All right. And he's going to lean back, and he's going to do some damage. Not quite as good as I would have liked. So 11.
Hit.
And then he's going to hold his hand in a karate chop move, and he's going to try and slap the bear in the face again.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Yep.
So Balzac just leans back, and he's going to slap this bear in the face as hard as he can. And as he does it, he's going to say, "Hi-ya!" And he is going to deal 14 points of bear face slap damage.
You really gave that bear a slappuccino, huh?
You damn right.
All right. The gooses. Well, the two on the bear filled the eyes red with rage, the incomprehensible rage of a Canadian goose, and it doesn't know who to attack. The first one on the right shoulder, and it attacks you, Gary. But it only rolls a 10, which I'm sure you'll be able to swat aside with ease.
Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, the goose tries and pecks at Balzac, and he's like, Excuse me. I'm in the middle of something, you little fucker.
Well, it does it again, and this time it rolls a 15.
Get your beak out of my face. I didn't say you could do that.
And then the other goose on the left shoulder of the bear attacks you. Apparently, it views you to be the biggest threat. That is a 16.
Oh, fucking 60. Balzac is just, he's doing the moonwalk at this point, trying to dodge these fucking, and he's 16, you said?
Yeah.
And he just sort of slides out of the way, and he says, "Excuse me, you little fucking winged, fucking weird faced looking sassy fucker. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to work here."
And it pecks at you again, but this time only rolls an 8.
Balzac slides out of the way, and he's like, he's gonna turn around, and he's just like, "I can't get no respect at all."
Tab, you hear scratching in the cage behind you, like little scratches, and then you kind of hear like groaning coming from cage number 7.
Okay. First question. How tiny and adorable is the scratching in cage number 6?
Make me an awareness check. Detect cuteness.
Detect cuteness. All right. Well, I rolled a 1 on my die, so I'm probably not going to be aware of any cuteness.
Hard to tell. Yeah.
Okay. Now the groaning, did it sound like adorable groaning?
Well, adorable in that you do you know any Spanish?
See?
Yeah, you recognize a few Spanish curse words.
That's weird, right? Okay. I am really interested to see what kind of caged creature speaks Spanish. So I'm gonna head over to 7 and start screwing with the lock.
All right, make me a security check.
You got it. That's a 20.
Oh yeah, it slides easily, and you open the door, and in cage number 7 is a humanoid figure that you recognize as your dear friend Slicks, and he is covered in baby river otters. There's like 3 crawling on his shoulder. There's 1 on his head. There's 1 on his lap, and there's 1 in his hand. And Slicks, do you want to explain what's going on, pal?
You see this slump of a humanoid creature with his face is kind of covered because you guys haven't seen him in so long. And in the glint of the light that's casted through the crate, you see in his right hand, it's all silver now. And he's got his hand kind of reducts. And with the baby otter in his hand, he takes out this small little hunting knife and he jams it into the stomach, and he kind of and he pulls out the insides of this thing, and he starts chewing on the insides. And then that you correlate the scratching from the side of the thing to this action happening. And then Slicks goes, he doesn't really notice you. And he puts his mask back on. Oh, damn! Oh, and he gets up. Oh, I didn't see that. But he gets up. And you see, as he stands up, piled underneath the folds of his jacket, are all these other opened corpses of these little baby otters that he's been feasting on as he's been trapped in this thing. And he kind of stumbles towards you. He's like, damn. Oh my God. It's you. I can't believe it. Holy mother. What are you? Where is it just you? Good to see you.
Did you
Oh,
did you bring enough otters for everyone?
oh yeah, there's tons of them. There's tons in there. They taste good. You got to go for the liver, though. The liver, when you get it nice and ripe, that's what keeps you alive. Oh my, who else is here? Is
We've
Taras
also
with
got
you?
some
Oh my God.
gooses. How do you feel about gooses' liver?
Oh, it's good protein.
Okay.
It's what's kept me
good.
alive this whole time. I
Oh,
can't
I'm
leave it
very-
here.
Yeah, I'm glad. We're all here. We brought a new friend. There's also a bear and some geese.
Oh my, yo, you guys came in style. Okay, I can't believe it. And he kind of shoulders his way past you. And he wants to join the fight. As he,
All right.
how does he go? Can I roll initiation right now?
Well, I'm going to put you at the end of the initiative.
Love it.
Because I need some time to recover from you eating a baby otter.
And you guys have seen now, you're seeing Slicks as he steps out of this crate. He takes off his glasses to see better. And he doesn't do that much, but he's gotten upgrades while he's been away. You guys haven't seen him for a few days, weeks, I don't know. But DeRoss, you haven't seen him since years, right? So you're looking at this oddly new upgraded old man. He's got his new hand. His new hand isn't as janky as it used to be, right? And his eye, you can see he's fixed his little ocular optics nerves. So now he's got that kind of Ghost in the Shell Akira kind of thing. Wires kind of creeping into his skin, and he's like, yeah. Sees everyone, let's go, baby.
Duras.
You absolute, utter piece of shit.
Oh, it's so good to see you, my man.
You're lucky I don't punch you.
What? I've been looking for you. I'm so glad you're here, my friend.
You couldn't just leave a note. Instead, it's now otters up and down.
I couldn't. You know what? You're right. I couldn't leave a note. This was more important than that. My friend, know that it's so good to see you. Please, and he stretches out his arms. Before we kill this bear, give me a hug.
Don't touch me. You smell of baby otter.
All right. Promise me a hug, though, later on.
No.
Fair enough. That's why I love this job.
Which threats are still are there any still active threats?
Yeah, there's aside from Slicks, there
Right.
is there is still the bear and two geese on either shoulder of the bear.
All right. What was Balzac's position to the bear?
He's right in front of the bear.
Ah,
You can still get a
Great.
shot at the bear. The bear is massive, so
yeah.
there's no risk of,
Yeah, taking it over, seeing Alicat has the bat, and Tab is probably, based on everything DeRoss has seen, going to try and adopt one of these geese. DeRoss is going to take aim with his pistol at the bear.
Okay, take your shots.
God. That is a 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And
Soul is still up. Not even
yeah,
half
I
damage.
figured that like that's one tiny baby bullet to a bear, so sure. That's a 19.
That hits.
10 points of damage.
Alley Cat.
Alley Cat takes a moment to wonder why it is they never find Slicks just like with his full freedom. Like why is this always happening to him? But only for a moment. And then she looks around. Is the door to the cockpit open right now?
Yes, it is.
So she's gonna say, Sophia, get in the cockpit, and she kind of like points back towards it, and she says, Tab, open cage number 3, and then she's gonna try to shoot the other geese.
All right. Sophia starts like I don't know if alligators scuttle, but it waddles itself into the cockpit and take a shot at the goose.
How's the 16?
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, this is not such good damage. It's gonna be 6 damage.
Okay, good. About half of it goes through.
Okay. Then my second shot is gonna be an 18. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Then 10 damage to the goose.
All right. Yeah. Oh, to the goose.
Yeah, those were to the goose.
Yeah. Sorry, I put that damage onto the bear. Oh yeah, yeah. The goose explodes into a mist of feathers and blood and poop, and now Balzac, you are now covered in feathers.
Alley Cat is pleased by this development. She's going to move so that she's standing in front of the cockpit door, just to stand in front of it.
Okay.
Now that Sophia's in the cockpit.
Yeah, and the bear is going to take its 2 swings at Balzac.
This is great.
Oh yeah, that's a really poor roll. That's a 14.
Yep, that'll hit. Balzac is like
Oh, gosh.
trying to dance out of the way, but oh wait, no, you know what? It's possible it might miss. Hang on, if I roll another one, which I did. So I might. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, I might miss. Okay, so I rolled a 1, which takes me to 17, and then I rolled a 2, so my total roll was a 15.
Okay.
So that misses because you got 4. Hey, I forgot. I pumped up my evasion because I actually did something useful with my improvement points, unlike alley cats who will get a pointed comment.
Okay, and the next shot, it's a 21.
Okay. I'm going to put 3 points of luck into it. Hope for the best. So the claw comes slashing through at Balzac, and he's just going to deftly use, he's going to bend like the palm tree in the hurricane and push the bear's strike away from him.
Okay. And then it's your turn. Oh no, sorry, it's Slix's turn.
Yeah. You guys now getting a bigger, fuller look at Slicks. He's wearing this cool old poncho, you know, those old, like threaded, like beautiful old ponchos, and he flips it out of the way. And then now you're seeing underneath, he's not wearing his like suit anymore. You know, he's always pretty suited up, 3-piece. Now he's wearing this like combat suit. So he's got these like black trousers with all these pockets and stuff in them, and these like cool black mercenary boots. But on top, still like this black pinstripe shirt, all fitted, and this cool tight like vest with this big collar, like those old like ska collars, you know, and this tight tie underneath his poncho. And he whips out his Malorian arm, this gun that he's had like a fitted holster, right? And he's like, "It's good to see you, Duras," and just kind of mindlessly, he kind of pops one off right at the bear's leg. He shoots right at the bear's leg for 20.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah. And it, because it's a Malorian arms, it lets out this loud pop inside this room, whatever room he's in. Oh, man. Okay. 10, 17, 19 damage.
Ooh,
That
goodness.
first shot.
I believe that Malorian armor only fires once, though.
Oh.
But you did put a gaping big hole in that leg.
And then he turns back to Duras after just mindlessly shooting. He's like, "I'm so happy to see you. I just got to say, I can't believe you are the one person that I knew could take these 3 through the dangers. My friend, so thank you again. I owe you a hug. I owe you the biggest hug."
No hugs.
Balzac.
So Balzac is like sort of tapping at his ears as all of these bullets are flying into this interior metal can. He's like, I can't. What is wrong with you fucking people? And the Malorian arms is like just ringing in his ears. And he's going to wind up at the bear's face with his 3-wood, and he's going to say, fucking 4. That will be a 35 to hit.
Yeah, that's a miss. Roll your damage, smartass.
So that's 17 points of wood damage.
Okay.
And then Balzac is going to glance at this thing, and he's going to be like sort of frustratedly tired, and he's going to like lean up kind of on one foot, and he's going to hold his arms up like this, and he's going to try and crane kick the
Karate Kid style.
Karate Kid style. He's going to try and crane kick the bear in the ball.
All right.
And I'm going to put 2 points of luck into it because I want this to work.
Me too.
22.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, so there's a loud pop as Balzac's foot connects with the ball bag of this bear. 15 points of foot to nut damage.
Ooh.
Oh, the bear screams in agony, but it's still up.
Oh.
And there's one goose left, and it pecks up the bear because they're incomprehensible with its rage. Oh my gosh! And it hits the bear. The goose viciously pecks at the bear with its beak, and the beak goes into the temple of the bear, and the bear falls forward. Gary, do you want to make me a reflex skill check to get the hell out of the way?
Are you saying this fucking little piece of shit stole my fucking bear kill?
Yeah, sure did.
You fucking rat fucking... I am going to fucking... 27.
Yeah, so you definitely jump onto... you make a standing jump onto Sophia's crate as the bear collapses forward. And Tab, it collapses right in front of your foot. You can feel the sort of the shake of the cab as it does, but the bear is down and the goose is flapping in the air and lands between you and Balzac. But yes, so you're standing there. There's the goose a couple feet away. There's Balzac standing on the crate. There's the 5 remaining baby otters and they're cowering in the corner of the cage.
Well, there's only 4 baby otters in the cage because while everyone was distracted by Balzac and his swearing, I seem to have smuggled a baby otter into my shirt. And it's very cozy now. And Alley Cat told me to go open cage 3. Cage 3. Alley Cat, the bear's dead. Do we still need to feed it dinner?
No, it can be our dinner now.
Okay. Should we kill them first? Should I just want me to open it? I mean, what if the bear kills the deer? Or the geese kills the deer?
Tap the goose. Get the goose.
I don't want to get the goose. I just want to do that bear. Okay. Tab will make sure that her otter is tucked nicely and safely into her shirt. And then we'll pick up her, shotgun like you do and aim at the remaining juice.
Shoot that shot.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I don't. I rolled another one. Well, okay. So I have I have a 13 in shoulder arms. So maybe if I just get another one.
Well,
Okay, so that was a 2. So I subtract 3. So I have a 10 in shoulder arms.
yeah, that,
The 1 still adds. So you would add the 1 to your shoulder arms.
Uh-huh.
So,
So 14.
14, and then you would
And-
subtract whatever you rolled on the second roll
The
from it.
2. So I have a 12.
and you need a 13 at that range with a shotgun.
Yes. All right. So I'm just going to make the goose, I assume, even more mad than he already is.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to increase the anger of a goose, but you've gotten its attention.
Oh, good. Okay. Balzac, I'm saving you from the goose. I killed a bear.
Didn't fucking
Could
need
kill you
saving.
too.
Didn't fucking quite fine on my own. Then this fucking
Yeah, you
goose
can.
comes in and fucking pecks just a little tiny peck behind the fucking head, almost like this fucking thing. And then this fucking little motherfucker came in and like fucking did this thing, and then the bear falls over. I've been standing here for fucking 20 minutes trying to kill this fucking bear, weaving around, fucking hitting it in the face with my fucking 3-wood, kicking it in the goddamn ball bag, and here we are. This fucking goose gets all the fucking glory, not Balzac, not the one who fucking did most of the damage, but fucking goose. Fuck that thing.
Once the rant is over, DeRoss, it's your turn.
What's still up and what's still happening?
So there is 4 geese, or sorry, 4 otters that you can see, 4 baby river otters, and 1 goose left.
Yeah, at this I gonna have to take aim at is the goose still raging?
Yeah, they never stop.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, then yeah. DeRoss is gonna take aim at the goose. While just I can't with Balzac's rant over there. That's a 21.
That's a hit.
For 7 points damage. And another shot, which is an 18.
Yep, that's a hit.
I'm gonna get a smaller dice tray. It keeps like getting out of my sight. 7 points damage. It's
Yeah,
where'd it go?
Do you want to describe how this goose dies?
Let's see. Where was the goose positioned?
Between Tab and Balzac.
So yeah, while Balzac is in the middle of his rant, DeRoss is actually taking a little bit of time on that second shot, and kind of after seeing the way things have clipped, is actually kind of aiming to see if that can go through the where he assumes the goose's intestines are, to leave a little bit of poop on Balzac's shoe.
Well, it would be hard to aim it, but the great news is that the goose does explode in a ball of hatred and feathers and poop and blood, and it covers both Tab and Balzac even more with both of them.
Fuck this job.
And the threats are dead, and you are left there with the smell of all these animals. There's still one cage that's left unopened, but the combat is over.
And upon that, Slicks rolls his gun on his finger like RoboCop and slips it back into his holster. And he lets his poncho fall over his body. And he's like, my friends, I found you all. Or technically, again, you have found me once again, hiding in a dark box. This one bigger than last time, but no different. And DeRoss, cannot thank you enough, my friend. You did exactly what I asked. You took care of these bambinos.
This is what you call taking care of them.
Well, I mean, you're still alive, aren't you? Friends, how are you? And he goes over to Alley Cat, spreads his arms, tries to give you guys a big hug. Oh, so good to
Flex.
see you. So good to see you, my friend. Tab, oh my gosh. And he goes and he hugs Tab.
Tab hugs Slicks while trying to maintain some protective energy around her new otter friend.
Yeah, Slicks doesn't even notice the otter. He's like, oh, yeah, he's just so happy to see his friend. And he turns around and he clocks Balzac. He's like, he holds out his hand.
Balzac will take Slicks's hands in a tight embrace, and he's gonna say, "You end up in the weirdest fucking places."
Goddamn right, brother. And then he brings him in for a hug, one of those man hugs. You know what I mean? He grabs him and slams him in. Ah! I'm so glad you guys found me. I took the long way around, whatever the saying is. I can't remember it, but when I took off after that fight, after we fought Arasaka in the streets, I had to get things repaired. My suit was broken. Everything else was. I re-upped my hand. I went to people I knew. Haggith helped me out. I got some fix done up. And as he starts to explain all the cybernetic enhances that he's got since he's been gone, he also sort of mindlessly digs into the breast pocket of his vest, and he starts to pop some of those pills that he remembers of so long ago that he had from those clowns. And he's like, I'm telling you, it's really helped me out, guys. I'm feeling good. Feeling better than I ever have before. I got word of this dude. You guys ever heard of this dude named Tom Baker? Ring a bell? Anyone? Tom Baker? Huh. That's what I was doing. It's finding out names, connections. Apparently, this guy has some sort of connection to that medical health company. What is it? What is it again?
Biotechnica.
That's it. This hombre has some sort of sick, twisted connection. Because you know why? I found out. I think he knows where Billy is. And he knows where the rest of our family and friends are from Letitia Heights. And I tell you, I'm sick. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of no actions being taken. I'm not saying you guys weren't taking any actions, man. I felt like I had to take this back to the old days and do it myself and call in favors. So this is why I spent my time being able to prepare the journey here. I had no idea you guys were going to be here. This is good. Perhaps maybe for the last leg of my journey, I'll do with the people that I ended this with. I'm not saying this is the end. I'm just saying. I'm a little emotional, guys. I'm sorry. And he brings up his gas mask. My asthma came back as well. You know how stressful it's been. How are you guys? Please fill me in. What's been going on?
Maybe we can tell you after a degoosening cleansing. Like,